Some people learn by failing. Some people learn by failing. Some people, it don't sink into their brain until they actually fail at something. Because once they fail and it hurts them enough, once they have enough emotional pain attached to what it feels like not to win, then they all of a sudden learn how to win. It's some people, they don't learn until they lose, right? They think it's some people, like for example, let's say a dude was to become a fighter, right? And he was a natural fighter. He just naturally was beating up all the kids in his neighborhood. For whatever reason, maybe he was bigger than them, he's stronger than them, but every kid in his neighborhood tried to fight him, he knocked him out, right? So he just winning, right? So he ain't learning, he still don't know how to fight. He just know he winning, right? Until he meets somebody who whoops his ass. And after he get his ass whooped, now he sit back and reflect, I really need to learn how to fight so I don't feel this feeling again, right? So some people learn by failing, losing, right? So many times that you can actually lose before you learn, right? Some people have taken some of the biggest losses before they have grown the biggest. For example, I read a lot of stories about a lot of billionaires and a lot of millionaires. And one thing they have in common is something dramatic has happened in their life where they lost. They lost major, but now they're billionaires, right? For example, Tyler Perry was homeless. There's a billionaire, the guy who sold Patron, used to be homeless. There are people who used to go to jail for 2 years, come out millionaires. Something they lost, right? They lost their life. They lost some way, right? They took some big L, right? And because of that L, they learned what not to do. And some of learning is knowing what not to do. I probably shouldn't overpay for this. I probably shouldn't do this. I probably should structure it this way. I probably should do this way, right? Me, that's another way I learned. Now, most people, out of all the ways that I just explained, they learn from a mixture of all of those things, right? Visual, repetition, basically visual, doing, audio, and failing, right? They learn from a multitude of those things, a little bit of everything, and that's how they learn. That's how I learn. You know, some things I listen to, some things I see, some things I do, some things I fail from. Sometimes I watch others fail, whatever the case is, right? That's how I learn, right? And that's one of the reasons why the company was successful, because every time, and one thing I hate, me personally, is I hate losing. So every time I get a no from a client or get a loss or get something that ain't go my way, I figure out how to not allow that to happen again. It's like, I don't like the way that went down. How can I get better? I look in the mirror, I say, how do I get better? Instead of what other people do, they look around and say, who caused me to lose? It was the crowd. You know what I mean? Some of y'all get in the ring, get y'all behinds whooped, and y'all never get better because y'all want to look for somebody else who caused you to lose. I lost because the crowd was too loud, or I lost because my shoes wasn't tied perfectly right. No. I lost because my coach wasn't good. My coach wasn't good. My coach, he didn't know how to coach me real good. I lost because of this, all these reasons, right? But at the end of the day, it is the student's responsibility. Meaning, if you wanted it bad enough, you'll get it. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you want to book a one-on-one mentorship call with me, click the link in the bio. Whether you make less than $200,000, you need help getting there, or you make more and you want to jump into real estate investing, click the link in the bio, book a call with me ASAP.